Donald Trump announced on the eve of Thanksgiving, late at night on Thanksgiving, that he plans to implement a permanent pause on migration to America from what he calls third world countries. As an example, that's Afghanistan, Haiti, Cuba, Venezuela, Burma, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Syria, and so on. These are poor countries. So the reason he is doing this is because there was a domestic terrorism shooting at the White House on Thanksgiving by, allegedly, an Afghani national, an immigrant who came here under Biden's program that resettled Afghanis when America chaotically withdrew its troops from Afghanistan. So this statement by Trump that he plans to permanently pause immigration into U.S. from third world countries marks one of the broadest and most aggressive restrictions ever proposed, signaling sweeping changes that could affect millions of immigrants, visa holders, and applicants to U.S. and abroad for family unification, asylum, anybody who's coming here with a work or student visa. He said that third world countries send people here who take resources away from U.S. citizens, like healthcare, like education, like infrastructure that's overwhelmed in U.S. right now. Of course, blaming Biden and the president, who was a Democrat before that, Obama. And he says that these nations face instability, crime, corruption, internal conflict, ethnic and political tensions, and they bring all that bad stuff to U.S. and leech off our good resources, our taxes. So he wants to stop immigration from the poor countries into U.S. That's number one. Number two, he announced that he plans to end federal benefits for immigrants who are not net asset, N-E-T asset to the U.S., meaning on the scale, they're a bigger asset than a loss to U.S. In other words, they bring something useful. They're useful to America. They bring positive things to America as opposed to just like leeching off American resources. And that federal agencies will conduct full review of asylum, refugee, and green card cases for people from countries of concern, according to Trump. What could this mean? First of all, there could be executive orders or laws passed and then federal lawsuits saying these are unconstitutional, and most likely these federal lawsuits will prevail, but this will be a time of turmoil in the U.S. and perhaps some people are going to get deported while this is happening. Massive delays or freezes on immigration applications are coming. Anybody who's filing for asylum, refugee applications, family-based petitions, employment visas, and humanitarian programs like T visa or VAWA may face long delays, even more than now, or completely pause those, depending on the country you came from. Increased scrutiny of pending or approved status, loss of access to federal benefits if you do have some basic federal benefits, although not many immigrants do, and fear and instability for many immigrant families. Now is the time to have a good immigration lawyer, organize all your paperwork, file that case that you were planning to file, so at least you will be in the system and not like just somebody who's undocumented here. Stay close with us. We can help schedule a consultation now.